All right, let's see if we can't make the RAIN compensation plan a little bit easier to understand. The first thing I want you to do is just relax. All you need to know is that you need to sponsor 2 people, one on your left and one on your right, and then help those 2 people to do the same thing, to sponsor 2 people each. If that's all you ever knew, if that's all you ever did, and you kept doing it, you would max out the compensation plan. So just relax. Now we're going to go into the specific different bonuses. The first order bonus is how you're going to make most of your money at the beginning. Because you don't have a team yet, this is based on your own activity. So when you personally sponsor a new distributor, you're going to receive a commission based on what we call the commissionable volume of the package that they choose. You're going to receive 40% of the commissionable volume of that package. Now, when your personally sponsored distributor sponsors somebody else, you'll also receive a bonus. Your personally sponsored distributor is going to receive that 40% first order bonus for someone they sponsor, but you're going to receive a second level first order bonus of 5%. And you can actually be paid on multiple levels. As a new distributor, you're paid on 2 levels, but as you rise in the ranks, from manager to senior manager all the way up to gold, you can be paid 7 levels of first order bonuses. Now, customers are people who don't want to participate in the business, they just want to buy product. And that's great, we love customers. You're going to receive 40% of 50% of the commissionable volume of whatever your customer purchases. So for a box of Soul, that's $10. If your person is on auto ship for Soul, that's $120 a year, $10 a month. And each month, an additional $25 of commissionable volume goes into what we call the binary tree or the dual team tree, which I'll discuss here in a second. Now, if you can sponsor 4 personally sponsored customers, you're also going to get paid in levels of your distributor's customers. Now, this can become very, very lucrative. You can get paid on 4 levels of your distributor's customers, a percentage match every single week. Now, RAIN partner teams. This is what we talked about at the beginning. RAIN partner teams are the basis of our entire business. Sponsor somebody on your left and somebody on your right. Also, sponsor 2 customers and then help your 2 distributors to sponsor 2 distributors each. This is a RAIN partner team. And every time you create a RAIN partner team, you're going to earn $65 every month that RAIN partner team stays intact. You can have up to 4 RAIN partner teams and earn a maximum of $260 in free product credit every month. Now, the company wants to pay you for speed because speed is what benefits you. It's the best way to get your business going. So if within your first 2 weeks or less, you can sponsor your first 2 distributors, the company's going to pay you an additional 15% on top of the 40% first order bonus that they've already paid you. Now, if you can finish that and create your first RAIN partner team within your first 4 weeks, the company will add an additional 5% on top of that, and they'll plant 5 trees somewhere in the world to make the place greener. If you can create your second RAIN partner team in 8 weeks or less, they'll add an additional 7% to your check, and they will contribute a literacy class to somebody in the third world. Your third RAIN partner team in 12 weeks or less gets you an additional 10% on top of all the other bonuses you've earned, and the company will donate a medical checkup to somebody in the third world. Your fourth RAIN partner team in 16 weeks or less gets you an additional 15% on top of the bonuses that you've earned up to that point, and they will donate a month of school to a child in the third world. All right, now we're going to talk about that binary that I told you about, or that dual team bonus. This is based on team commissions, or the total sales of your group. Now, you're going to sponsor people down your left team and right team, and you'll keep doing that. And of course, everybody on your team needs to have 2 legs, just like you do, so that will start to fill in pretty quickly. Now, as soon as you have $300 of sales on your left team and on your right team, that's called a cycle. And that will get you $30. It's based on 10% of that $300 figure where you're balancing out. Or you could also say it's 5% of each leg. It's the same number, $30. So how does volume show up on your left team and on your right team? Well, auto ships. As people receive their auto ship every month, that's going to create sales volume on your left team and on your right team. Upgrades. As people are upgrading the packages they started with, that creates volume. Orders above and beyond auto ship creates volume, and new enrollments create volume. So the computer is going to look at what happened on your left team and what happened on your right team. What are the totals every week? In this instance, we're saying it's $2,100 on your left and $2,300 on your right. you're paid on the lesser number, or you could say where it balances at $2,100 on each side. You're going to earn $210 in a dual team bonus that week. They will then subtract $2,100 from each side. That's the number you were paid on. On the left, in this example, it's 0 after that. On the right, you have $200 left over. Don't worry about that. It doesn't go away. It goes into a bank on that side. We call that banked volume or carry forward volume. So let's say that you had less sales on that particular leg in that week. Let's say that you had $2,300 on the left and $2,100 on the right. The computer would take that $200 that was banked, add it to the $2,100, and now you're going to get paid on $2,300 instead of $2,100, and your check will be $230. All right, let's move on to the generational matching bonus. Now, in the previous bonus, you were paid on product consumption, on the total sales in your group. In this bonus, you are paid on your leader's earnings. So you're paid on the success of your people. They earn 100% of what they earn, but based on what they earn, you get an additional percentage match. And here's how that works. When you join the business, your sponsor is going to place you on one of his two legs. There you are. Now, there are people above you. There are people above your sponsor. And as they continue to build the business, they're going to have to put people below you. These people count when it comes to calculating your dual team bonus. They do not count when it comes to calculating your generational bonus. That bonus is based on the people that you personally sponsor and the people they personally sponsor, etc. So it has to start with you. Now, let's say that these people circled in red are the people that you personally sponsored on your left team and on your right team. Each one of these people will also show up in another tree called your sponsorship tree or your generational tree, and it's going to look like this. Every time you sponsor a new person in the dual team, it creates a new leg in the sponsorship tree. It's kind of like you're the daddy or the mommy, and the people you sponsor are your kids. And then when your kids sponsor people in the dual team, they become your grandkids in the sponsorship tree. And then they sponsor people that are your great-grandkids and your great-great-grandkids, etc. So each of these is called a level. This is not based on levels. This is based on generations. So let me explain what I mean. As soon as you become a bronze executive or higher, you are entitled to this generational matching bonus. And the computer is going to look down each one of your sponsorship tree legs until it finds the first bronze executive or higher in that sponsorship chain, and that's called a generation. So you're paid a percentage match on the incomes of all those people and everybody in between, because they will have sponsorship trees in there also. That could be hundreds or thousands of people in just one generation. And you get a percentage match on all of their incomes. Now, you get more generations as you rise in the ranks. So bronze gets 1 generation, a silver gets 2 generations, gold 3, platinum 4, pearl 5, sapphire 6, and diamond elite or higher 7 generations of matching bonus. Now, the percentage on which this is based on what we call the 50-50 rule. The compensation plan is designed to pay 50 cents on the dollar to the distribution team and 50 cents on the dollar to the company. So the company pays all of the other bonuses, and then this particular percentage will float. They find the highest percentage at which they can pay this bonus until the total payout reaches 50% on the dollar, and that's the percent at which they pay it. Typically, it's about 8%. It's been higher, it's been lower. So let's say that this guy in your first level, this gal in your second level each made $1,000 this week. You're going to get $80 and $80 because at 8%, that's what you're paid. Let's say that the guy in the third level earned $10,000. Great, that means that you earned $800 based on his income. That's the generational bonus. All right, let's talk about the ownership pool bonus. When you become a diamond or higher, the company puts 1.5% of gross bonusable sales aside, and then that money is distributed to diamonds or higher on a quarterly basis. It's calculated weekly, and it's paid quarterly based on shares. So as a diamond, you have 1 share every week that you are a qualified diamond. As a double diamond, 2 shares, black rain diamond, 3 shares, double black rain diamond, 4 shares, triple black rain diamond, 5 shares on a weekly basis. You're also paid rank advancement bonuses. This is a one-time bonus when you advance in rank, and it starts at platinum. As a platinum elite, you get $700 one time because you advance to platinum. And then at Pearl Elite, it's $1,000, Sapphire Elite, $2,000, Diamond Elite, $5,000, Double Diamond Elite, $7,500, Black Rain Diamond, $10,000, Double Black Rain Diamond, $100,000, Triple Black Rain Diamond, $250,000 and a one-time rank advancement bonus. The lifestyle bonus pays you to maintain your rank volumes every week. When you do that, as a Platinum Elite, you earn $100 a week, all the way up to Black Rain Diamond earning $1,000 a week. That's nice extra money every week based on maintaining your rank. Now, this is a chart in your back office that shows you the requirements for each rank, but we're going to go through them right now. To become a manager, all you need is $300 on your left team, $300 on your right team, and you need to have 50 commissionable volume points of personal product consumption on a monthly basis. Senior manager, $700 on the left, $700 on the right, $50 of commissionable volume of personal consumption on a monthly basis. Bronze executive. Now you have $1,500 on the left, $1,500 on the right, and now they're also going to start looking at your leadership. They want to see somebody in your enrollment tree that has become a manager. And you need to be on a 2-box consumption on a monthly basis, or 100 CV in personal consumption on a monthly basis. That's a bronze executive. Silver executive, now you need 2 managers, and they have to come from 2 separate enrollment tree legs. They can't each come from the same enrollment tree leg. You need 2 enrollment tree legs. And you have to have $3,000 on the left, $3,000 on the right, $100 of commissionable volume in personal consumption on a monthly basis. Gold executive, $5,000 on each side, 3 managers from 3 separate enrollment tree legs, the same personal consumption. Platinum elite. Now this is where it changes a little bit. At Platinum, all you need is $5,000 in volume on your lesser leg. You need 4 managers from 4 separate sponsorship tree legs. And now they're going to start looking at what is the sales volume that your sponsorship tree is producing. Now remember, in the dual team, you're going to get people placed under you because somebody above you put somebody below you. That counts as dual team volume, but it doesn't count as group volume. Your group volume comes from the people that you've personally sponsored and all of the groups that result because of those people and their people's people, etc. So for Platinum Elite, they want to see $10,000 in a 1-week period in group volume, besides the $5,000 on your weak leg. That's a Platinum Elite. And at the Elite ranks, now you're required to have $200 in commissionable volume in personal consumption on a monthly basis. But remember, those Rain partner teams pay up to $260 in CV every month. So that can cover your auto ship. Pearl Elite. Now you need $5,000 on your weak leg. That's never going to change from here on out. You need 5 managers from 5 separate enrollment tree legs, same personal consumption, but now you need $30,000 in group volume in a 2-week period or less. So if you did $30,000 in your first week, great. If you have the other requirements, you're a Pearl Elite. Or $15,000 a week, or just, it needs to add up to $30,000 in a 2-week period. That's Pearl Elite. Sapphire Elite, 6 managers from 6 separate enrollment tree legs, same personal consumption, same weak leg volume. Now you're not going to want to have only $5,000 in your weak leg when you're hitting these higher ranks, because you want to be able to balance out in the dual team at a higher number, but this is all that's required. And then you need, for Sapphire Elite, $60,000 in group volume in a 3-week period or less. Diamond Elite, same $5,000 weak leg volume, same personal consumption. Now you need 7 managers in 7 separate sponsorship tree legs, and that's the highest requirement that you'll ever have for managers, but you need $100,000 in group volume in a 4-week period or less. That's Diamond Elite. Double Diamond Elite, everything stays the same except that now you need $200,000 in group volume in a 4-week period or less. Black Rain Diamond, all the same requirements. Now you need $300,000 in group volume in a 4-week period or less. And then it just keeps going up. So double Black Rain Diamond, $480,000 in group volume in a 4-week period or less. And triple Black Rain Diamond, everything's the same, $720,000 in group volume in a 4-week period or less. And that, my friends, is the Rain International Compensation Plan.